I'm Jen. I want to give you a book review on Tools, the Audible version. This, I'm going to say, is one of those books that someone suggests to you just at the perfect time. And the person who recommended the book to me, I wasn't expecting for them to suggest a book that had a spiritual essence to it. And I thought that it was more of a self-development book. And in ways, it is both. But if you are in a place in your life where you are finding that you are fearful of moving forward to some of the things that you really want to, whether that's professionally or in your personal life, this is a great book to pick up because it conquers that element and helps you have tools of how to deal with it. Number two, if you are an angry person and you're walking around the world not feeling very good and very positive towards other people, and that word love kind of makes you feel like, ugh, love. Also, another really good reason to pick up the book because it helps you to put things into perspective and why it is that we use love as an emotion to conquer things that are really challenging. The next thing is low self-esteem, which I think can apply to people in their lives in various points of their lives. So something really easy to think about is, when do you feel like you don't have a lot of self-confidence? Public speaking is often something that comes to the forefront. If there is a part of your life where you feel like you can't stand up and totally be you and really have tons of self-confidence, this is a book that you should pick up. So it allows you to understand that we all have parts of ourselves that we don't love and parts of ourselves that we love, but we need to embrace all of it. And that's where your self-confidence comes from, is being okay with all of those parts of you and allowing them to all be front and center, because that's what makes you unique. I'm not doing the book any justice, don't worry. You should still go into it and take away all the other things. If you are feeling very negative and having a real challenge finding gratitude in life, kind of think of that sentence of like, why is the world so against me? And why is that always happening to me? If that happens to you, this is a book that you should pick up. And lastly, if you have moments, periods, days in your life where you just feel like, what's the point? And you can use the word depression, feeling really dark. Sometimes we have tons of motivation to do the things we need to do, and all of a sudden it just goes, and you've been trying really hard and maybe not getting all the things that you need, and you just end up being in a really bad place. If you need to find that inner spark to push you that last little bit, and it's not going to be your friend or someone else saying to you, come on, put on your shoes, go do this, go do that, you'll feel better. You need to find that inner spark yourself and move yourself through that really dark place. You got to read the book. So look, I have read a ton of self-help and spiritual books and self-development books. I'm in the field from a career profession. But I would say that if you want to pick something up and walk away with tons of tools, no pun intended, but tools in order to help you navigate through some really concrete challenges that almost everybody who's human, all of us humans have, then it's worth the read. So that's all I will say for now, but definitely was a great suggestion by the friend that had recommended it to me. I go back and I use a lot of those things all the time. And sometimes when we go to this kind of information, everything doesn't have to be mind-blowing. It has to be bringing something to the forefront of our attention so that we pay attention to it a little bit more often. But there's always a few gems in there, a few light bulb moments. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do.